Welcome to PAB 2010.
I am not a reformed Dungeons & Dragons player. I've been playing D&D since I was 10 years old, and I'm 30 years old now.
What's your charisma score?
Fucking low. It's low as shit, man. Low charisma, but hopefully high constitution. I'll live a fairly long time, you know. That'd be all right. I was never able to give it up. I still play D&D with the same people that I played with when I was about 12. And so I have this incredible relationship, which is like with 3 other guys where we just get together in a basement. It's kind of like podcasting, except it's a very similar format. The reason that the iPad changes Dungeons & Dragons is because anyone that's played any of these games before or has sons or daughters that play it, sons, who am I kidding? Knows that, we carry like this many books, like piles of books like this big, so all of a sudden it's like, oh, this much, and then you can zoom in and zoom out of your little maps and stuff like that, and all this great stuff that is not at all interesting to you guys, but to us it's just like it changes everything. We have one device that has absolutely everything. So I got about 3 minutes, or I don't know what, to be able to tell you things that I have actually learned from Dungeons & Dragons, which can apply to creation of digital media, which I think is actually a great subject, and I could talk about this for 45 minutes, but here's 3 things. Number 1, creation of false social roles, okay? So, people get together in a room, they're really awkward. Here's 3 ways that I can introduce Mark. This is Mark. Or I could say, hey, this is my friend Mark, or I could say, hey, this is Mark. He runs a conference called Podcasters Across Borders.
With Bob.
With Bob, yeah. Fuck. So, we're going to fight about this later, I know. So my point is that the worst way to do that is to say, this is Mark, because it gives no function whatsoever to this person. You would not know what to say to this person at all. You wouldn't know. You'd be like, so what do you do? It's really awkward. It's uncomfortable. So the creation of false social roles allows anyone in any environment, even if they're strangers, to have a relationship. We usually run a game at conferences called Werewolf, which is about 10 people get together, and 2 werewolves in the village, and they're secret werewolves, so they kill people every night, and every morning the villagers try to figure out who the werewolves are. And by giving everyone a role in a room, you can give 10 people that don't know each other, and within a few hours, they all love each other. So think about that in the creation of your media. What is your role? What are the role of your audience? What do they do? Here's another thing. We really need each other, and we really love the hell out of each other after spending so much time. Like it's like our version of a poker game. A lot of people don't have these things anymore. They don't have these old people that they go to, just the way guys don't have barbershops anymore. They have no reason to go out and talk with other guys. It could be guys, it could be D&D players, it could be people that love gardening or anything else. But the excuse to get together is now almost like a thing of the past. We're just like, oh, let's go get a beer. No, let's not go get a beer. Let's go exercise together. Let's go play D&D. Let's go play poker. Let's go make a movie. I don't care what it is. Find excuses to get together, or your social relationships will die. And this is the 3rd thing that I want to tell you, which is the most important of all. When in doubt, have cultists attack. This is an actual quote from an actual book called Call of Cthulhu, which is all about cultists and like evil dark gods and so on. And so the important thing is at any moment in tension, when you don't know what to do and you're worried, you're like, how am I going to do this? Have cultists attack. Because your audience, whoever they are, love rolling dice, they love being involved, they love arguing with each other, they love fighting with other people, and at any moment, if you can make cultists attack, then you're in a great position. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.